Bienvenidos, buenas tardes. Quiero agradecerle primero que todo a los Delta Boys.
No me digas que mis ojos te fascinan, que toditas tus mentiras me las das. Haz el favor de no volver a molestarme. Francamente yo de ti ya me cansé. Qué bonito cuando yo caí en tu trampa. Tus palabras me llenaron de emoción. Me creí de aquel amor que me pintabas, pero mira que prontito te olvidé. Francamente para mí es indiferente, francamente para mí es una lección. Te doy las gracias porque tú me enseñaste a quién darle o negarle el corazón. No me digas que mis ojos te fascinan, que toditas tus mentiras me las das. Hazme el favor de no volver a molestarme. Francamente yo de ti ya me cansé. Qué bonito cuando yo caí en tu trampa. Tus palabras me llenaron de emoción. Me creí de aquel amor que me pintabas, pero mira que prontito te olvidé. Francamente para mí es indiferente, francamente para mí es una lección. Te doy las gracias porque tú me enseñaste a quién darle o negarle el corazón.
Nunca cambies así como eres, todo me gusta de ti. Nunca cambies para complacerme, todo me gusta de ti. Todo me gusta de ti, tu forma de ser, tus ojos bonitos en el amanecer. Todo me gusta de ti, tu forma de ser, tus ojos bonitos en el amanecer. Todo me gusta de ti.
Ahora más, racita, we're back on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show.com, and we were just on last night with different people. Last night we had Delva, we had the Barbie chick, man, and we had a live interview with Veronica La Consentida. What an awesome interview that was last night. We got Marialinda, and we got Maya. What's going on, ladies? How y'all's hump day going?
Good.
I think you guys are having some technical difficulties trying to get on, you know?
Yes.
Looks
Luckily, we solved that already. So.
Hey, that's a good thing, right?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if you guys can see the comments, but I want to give a few shout outs, man. We got a few shout outs early, man. A la máquina, man. That's what we're talking about. We got a lot of viewers already, man. We got a lot of viewers. That's what we like on our show. We got Lara Sanchez. Is one of our moderators in the house. We got Tezzy Robles is one of our moderators in the house out there también. We got who else do we got out there? We got Christine Carranza is one of our moderators también, man. We got a lot of people. We got A La Máquina, A La Modis. We got Jorge Torres, shut it down, A La Máquina. Well, it's only 6 minutes after our show, after the start, man. No, just kidding. We're really getting started. Hopefully we don't get shut it down by shut it down. So we gotta be on our P's and Q's when shut it down's in the building. So got a lot of shout outs, man. A lot of people checking in. We got Lupe Lescano all the way from Toledo, Ohio, man. Got a lot of A La Máquina. There's a lot of followers over here. A La Modis. We got Rita Castillo checking in. We also got Roxanne Ruiz, Houston, Texas. A La Máquina. We got Jose Olivas Cifuentes in the house. A La Máquina. We got a lot of people. We got the owners. We got Larry, Linda. We got the managers, Paul and Jessica. Well, ladies, it's hump day, man. It's almost Friday. It's almost the weekend, you know?
I'm
Amen,
excited
yes.
for the interview.
Well, I'm excited to have y'all beautiful ladies here with us on this beautiful Wednesday. A La Máquina. Look, we got a shout out already. A La Máquina. We got Roxanne Ruiz says, hello, DJ HENDAWG, Maya, Maria Alvarez, Davila, A La Máquina. MARIALINDA, A La Máquina. H-Town is in the house.
Hey, my
what's
old
going
town.
on? Houston, what's going on? Well, we got a special treat for you guys, man. We always do interviews, man, and we try to spice it up, do a little bit different things, man. We bring in movie actors, we bring in, of course, you guys know us already for bringing in upcoming artists and just artists in the business and stuff like that. But we try to make it a little bit different for you guys, man. And we bring in, like I said, we bring in movie actors, but we're gonna bring in a talented bartender, man. She's been doing it a long time, man, and I think the word on the street, man, is the best in DFW. I don't know what DFW stands for, but we're about to find that out here in just a little bit. I want to welcome in the beautiful Sweet Bee, all the way from Turn It Up Latino on Mondays, man. They got a show. What's going on, Sweet Bee?
Hello. How's everyone doing today or tonight? It's nighttime, actually. It's night over here.
Well, in your case, as a bartender, it's not night time; it's money time. I mean,
Yeah, it is money time, but not on a weekday because I work. But yes, it's nighttime. It's time to party time. DFW. You don't know what DFW means?
that's Dallas Fort Worth, baby.
I'm going to say that. You're a Dallas Cowboy fan. You should know DFW. Yes, the best DFW bartender. Get that straight now.
A La Máquina. So
No,
I'm gonna ask you the
it's
first
fun.
question, then I'm gonna let the other gals take over, right? So, I know you're a bartender. I know this is a little bit different for everybody. They're like, man, you bringing a bartender on the show? I'm like, well, yeah, we bring it all, man.
Thank
So,
you again
what
for
got you to
allowing
be a
me to
bartender?
come.
Did anybody inspire you? Wanted to be a bartender, or is that something you wanted to do? Or how did all that come about?
Well, I always wanted to be a bartender when I was younger.
Wow.
Like younger, like you, no. But I thought that I could. I don't know. I just thought that I would never have it in me for some reason. But when COVID hit, I'm a manager for a dental office,
Oh wow.
so I've been in the teeth business for 35 years. I shouldn't say that because then you know that I'm very young. No. So yeah, so my office got closed down, and I was kind of afraid because I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So I have two teenage boys, and they inspired me to sell Jello shots. Yes, Jello shots. And I was like, okay, what are people gonna do with Jello shots? He says, Mom, everybody's at home. And I was like, he says they need a little something to spike up their day, their night. And I was like, okay. So I ended up selling Jello shots back in 2019 when COVID hit. And believe it or not, Jello shots paid my mortgage. Everybody was getting hundreds and hundreds. And so I said, okay, well, I'm going to do this for about 3 months and then go back to work. Well, I did go back to work, but I still continue with my delicious treats. And so ever since then, 2019, I started doing treats, drinks, And then, of course, I turned myself to a mixologist. And then next thing you know it, I was like, you know what? Somebody have reached out to me wanted to see if I wanted to bartend. And I was like, well, I said, well, let me be honest. I never did bartend at a wedding or quinceañera, but I do it at my house all the time.
House
So
parties.
she's like, free of charge. So she's like, that's the way I started. And so 5 years ago, she gave me the opportunity to do her first, actually, it was a Sweet 16 birthday party.
Wow.
And she just told me what to do. And I was like, okay. So I just did it. And ever since then, it's been rocking and been getting known in the DFW. So that's what I specialize in now is weddings, quinceañeras, Sweet 16, birthday parties, divorce parties, any kind of party. So yes, I love it. It's my passion. I'm a people person. I serve them with a smile. And they just love me. So when they love me, they tip me. So that's where it all comes together.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's fun. I don't know if any of y'all ever tried it before, but it is fun and it's a good making money thing to do. Yep.
And I'm sure it can be pretty stressful at times, right? Should be.
Oh, very, very successful. I mean, there's times that I'm super tired, like my back is burning, but when I get home and count that money, it's all worth it. So yeah, it comes hand in hand. So it's one of those things that I really enjoy, and especially like with weddings and quinceañeras, it's a very happy moment. There's happy memories. Everybody's in a good mood. So I'm there to serve them their happy drinks. I can't hear you. What is
No,
it?
you're good.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I can't. Are you moving your lips?
I was over here looking at a comment over here. We got a comment out here on La Máquina. They put out there to Lupe Lozano that you can't see the comments. So I think we're gonna have to be her comment reader today for you guys, all right? So we got a one right here from Lupe Lozano says, thank you for the shout out. You got it, girlfriend. You got it.
Well, welcome, Lupe. Welcome. She's our superstar at our other radio station.
So
Berlinda, what do you enjoy about interacting with the customers? I always find it interesting that when they portray like bartenders in movies, they always have people telling them their secrets, like a hairdresser. Like, what do you enjoy about getting to talk to different people?
I enjoy meeting people just in general. I mean, even not just a bartender. I'm a people person. You'll be my best friend in 5 minutes. I love talking to people and just making their day. So I'm one of those that I could meet you at the grocery store and we'll conversate within 5 minutes. And like my boys are like, come on, mom. But it's just me. And then, I mean, especially with bartenders, I mean, it takes a lot to be a bartender because you have to have that personality. Not everybody has that. I mean, I don't know if you've been to certain bars or parties. I mean, there are some who are kind of quiet, timid, and they're not going to get anywhere that way. So in order to succeed in this business, yes, you do have to be a people person and just interact with them and, hey, just how's it going? What drinks do they like? What can I get you? And of course they go on and on and on.
Yeah, I really like that about your story, how you mentioned how it all happened during the pandemic, because I think it was a time where we all were reflecting what we wanted to do with our lives and stuff. I went back to school because I had my associates for a long time, and now I'm almost done with my master's. I'm going to go to law school. So I think it was a negative thing that happened, but it helped us like really think about what we're doing.
Yes,
So
congrats. Yes. I know it's one of these things that I now like, I think back, I was like, man, if I would have just did it back then when I wanted to, I would have, I'm getting there where I want to be, but if I would have did it a long time ago, it would have really helped with being more successful. Yes. So always follow your dreams. I tell everybody now, tell my kids, I tell people out there, don't wait till the last minute like me, because I really never thought I could do this. And now I'm just rocking it. I mean, I have people who wants me, so like in a lot of places, but I can't be everywhere. So I do got to turn down a lot of weddings and quinceañeras, which, you know, hurts me because it's good money. But
Yes.
I got goals coming in for 2025. I'm going to have my little bartending service grow. But they're going to have to be me. And
That's
that's very hard.
amazing. That's amazing. I love your message of following your dreams. I always say that. Just go for it. Go for your goals.
Yes, very. Yes, yes.
So, Berlinda, what would you say your favorite drink is to prepare?
My favorite drink, it's
Yes.
going to be palomas.
Oh,
Uh, Palomas. Do y'all know what palomas is? Have you
No.
heard of palomas? No, it's tequila. I'm a tequila girl. I love tequila. Of course, I love the good tequila, that Don Julio and Patron, but they get pretty pricey. So I'll drink a little bit, something a little bit down from there for like, you know, I'm not a Spanish person either, by the way. I forgot to tell y'all that. I love
Uh,
Tejano though, but I can't speak Spanish fluently. Um, I'm gonna tell you a little funny story real quick. They inboxed me and telling me, do I know Spanish? And I said, sí. I said, yo sabe tequila. I said, that's English and Spanish, right? And they started laughing. She's like, yes. I said, so don't worry. I said, I will make sure they have the right drinks. Because I can understand it, but I can't speak it fluently, but I can speak it enough to let them have a good time. But Palomas is my favorite drink. It's tequila with squirt soda.
oh,
And it's,
nice.
yes, and it's dressed up with a
Yum.
tajin and chamoy. Try it.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
very
gonna have to
delicious.
try that. Okay, cool. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
I was telling my husband that I was gonna help out. I was gonna be interviewing you with Maya and HENDAWG, and he's like, "Babe, you don't even drink. You're not gonna know anything to ask." Because I've never drank alcohol, but when I used to sing at a club in Laredo at the Holiday Inn, my parents would go with me because I was under 18, and I would order virgin drinks, and all I would
Mhm.
order is like the virgin piña colada or the Shirley Temple. I was gonna ask
Yeah.
you, is there anything new now for people that don't like alcohol? Like any new types of virgin drinks I could order?
No, Shirley Temple is one of their favorites out there that I do prepare a lot. Uh, and then I turned that Shirley Temple into an adult drink and add some vodka, and it's very, very delicious. So try it one day if you do drink. So do you still not drink at all?
No, I don't. I don't. And I'm in my
Oh,
40s. So yeah. So I would always get the
really?
virgin piña colada and the Shirley Temple.
Wow, that's awesome though. I wish I could say I didn't drink either. I keep saying
I
I'm
never
gonna stop.
started, so I just never did it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Shirley Temple is one of my tops that I still prepare. Um, they always try to mix up some mango. They call it the mango sunrise, but it's just mango juice with cherries and a little bit of Sprite. Just, but sometimes it's kind of, to be honest with you, it's kind of dangerous when you have that for teenagers because we don't know what they're putting in there. And when you're at
Right.
a quinceanera, they all look the same, and like, so you don't know if they really got drinks in there, you know, some real
Exactly.
liquor in there. So it gets kind of scary sometimes, like, oh Lord, are they really drinking the real drink, or they're drinking the virgin drink? So
Yeah.
we got to keep an eye on everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
That my grandma would always say, don't drink the punch at parties. If you go to a party, because they spike the punch and all that.
Yes, they do the, what do they call it, the rum punch for the adults, and the tropical punch for the kids. But you, like, again, you just never know if they're actually uh putting in some liquor in there. So at one party they try to change the cups. You know, they said, here, use this for the teenager cup, so like that we know what they're carrying around. And I'm like, okay, but still, you know, they can carry their little bottle on the side and just pour it up in there. It's very easy to do anything these days. So yeah, but so that's good that you don't drink. How about you? Do y'all drink over there? Y'all drink, right?
So I'm
Um,
25. I'm still fresh to the game. I do like socially drinking, but yeah,
Okay.
yeah, drinks are very foreign to me still. So,
Yes. Well, try a
We get
Paloma,
started.
whichever.
okay, I'll keep that in
Yes.
Starting
mind.
Henry, do you drink? You drink. You seem like a drinker.
occasionally, I mean, I don't say I go out and get all
You
plastered,
drink.
and I mean, I may have one or two. I mean, I DJ at our only nightclub here in town, so I got to drink preservative, you know. So if I drink one early, I got to wait a little bit, and then I'll drink one, and then I mean, well, you know, I got my boss behind me, so I really can't drink a full 6-pack, you know. But I mean, but when I'm here watching of course, our Dallas Cowboys, you know, I gotta have me a 6-pack or so, you know. I mean, who doesn't, right?
What kind of beer do you drink?
Well,
Michelob.
the thing is, I got an international carb reader, so
Oh, okay.
so if it's there, sweet bee, I'll drink it. It don't matter to me.
Oh, okay.
But
Seems
to
like
answer the
whatever
question,
given.
Michelob or Miller Lite, I mean, it don't matter. I mean, I don't care. I drink whatever I could.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a beer drinker, so but I mean, there are good beers out there though. But yeah, I serve more the mixed drinks, so more than beer. But they do have a couple of beers always on standby for the men that drinks at the quinceaneras and weddings and stuff like that.
Look at this, Sweet Bee. We got a comment from my Twitch account says, when someone books Sweet Bee for a wedding, do they prepay for a certain amount of drinks and she bring the alcohol, or do the organizers buy the alcohol and pay her per hour to serve it?
Yes, yes, yes. So, so normally the way that works, I'm not a liquor license. So liquor licenses are the ones that actually get to sell the alcohol. I'm just a TABC certified, which I'm able to serve the alcohol and make them. So by that means, it's the people who make the parties, weddings, they buy the liquor and mixer, and I make them for them, and I charge them by the hour, and you know, of course, how many guests they have, and it's usually how many guests if it's local, and of course how many hours, and then of course I just I'll charge them a small deposit to reserve the date, because lots of times they try to book me, you know, 2 weeks before, and I'm already booked up to December now. So I work full time, and I do these like on Fridays and Saturdays. But of course, when somebody cancels and somebody wants me, of course I'm heading that way. So yeah, but I'd still try to take at least every other weekend or whatnot to have time to myself, because it gets pretty busy, and then I'll be working and working and working. So I got to stay active, but then again, I need to have time to myself as well. Did I answer that person?
I think you did. I mean,
But they can
no.
always inbox me for more info.
Hey, look at this right here. I like this right here. Look at this. I just saw this earlier, man. And so this is a Sweet Bee, man. You can get her for OnlyFans, man. Look at that. She specializes in weddings, quinces, sweet 16s, birthdays. And look what I just said earlier. DFW, Best Bartender, TABC certified. You can book
Yes.
her now, man. You can call her at 469-688-4427. Not after 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock, all right? No, just kidding.
Nope, you'll have the answer machine or the voicemail.
Yeah. So Sweet Bee, do you only just bartend in Dallas, or are you looking to branch out, or how's all? What are you looking to do?
I can if the money is right. I've been asked to go to Lubbock next year,
Wow.
and San Antonio, but they haven't got back with me yet. But yes, I'm looking into it because I like to travel. Just need a place to stay out there, so it'll be fun to, you know, get to know other people in different areas instead of the DFW area.
So what do you got coming up this week? You got any gigs this week that you're doing?
Yes, I do. Saturday I have a 30th birthday party.
Wow.
So yeah, so they're serving 3 drinks. One was which I haven't made, dirty martini. They're pretty strong because I tasted it before at a restaurant, and I was like, ooh. So I'm gonna be making them that. I was like, uh-oh, they're gonna be some tipsy people in the house, and it's called a dirty 30. So I'll be doing that this Saturday. And then of course, you know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and we'll be bartending out there as well, tailgating. probably in a couple of more weeks. So they're asking me, but I'm not too sure yet because I like to have fun myself out there. I don't want to work. I want to have fun. Yeah.
And I bet being a bartender, I bet you met so many different people and good people, and being a bartender, makes it in itself because you got to make the drinks, you got to be classy, you got to be professional, and I mean, being a bartender, you have to be some even a waitress or whatever, you have to be somewhat kind of somewhat flirty, a little bit of a cleavage here and there to get a tip, and it's part of the business, man, and
But you're right. You're right. I work at this venue um, maybe 2 to 3 times a month, and I was working with a younger guy, and he's he was trying to get tips from me because I think he was 27 as well, and he's very timid. And when they started coming to me, because it was me and him bartending, so they came to me and they started tipping me, and they were started tipping me $20, and then so when they left, he was like, "Okay, you got to let me know what do I need to do to get tipped like that." He says, "They didn't tip me. They tipped me $1 over here," and so I started telling him. I said, "The thing is that you're quiet because he doesn't smile. He just there, Can I help you?" And so I'm like, "Well, look what you." I said, "Tell me again, can I help you?" And then he's like, "Well, that's me." I said, "I know it's you. So you need to get out of you and become me." And he's like, "But I don't smile all the time." I said, "Well, sometimes you have to because, in order to be successful, you do have to change your personality because, I mean, especially in bartending, it's all about that customer service. You're going to make them happy, but they want to see you happy too, not just there like, oh my God, I hate my job." So it's very important to bring the smile and the customer service, and then he's like, "Well, I'm gonna start trying because I'm looking at you and you're getting the 20s and I'm getting the ones." And of course we had to share tip. That's the only bad part. And I'm like, "Okay, but I'm sharing with you, so start smiling, okay?" So that's the only thing sometimes with these venues that their rule is that if there's 2 bartenders, we have to share tips. So yeah, I was telling him that night that he needs to start smiling and being happy because we got to get tips because we're going to share. I said, otherwise I'm not going to give you nothing. So yeah, it's one of those things that you have to just smile, be happy, and just serve them well.
Well, look right here. We got another comment from our Twitch user over here. Says, what happens when Sweet Bee notice someone is clearly intoxicated at a wedding but wants another drink? Does she tell the host she isn't comfortable to continue serving that person, or just serve it and hope for the best?
No, if they're pretty intoxicated, and I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't. Thank Jesus, I haven't had that in the 5 years I've been bartending. However, but when they start coming to me cross-eyed, I mean, there's times like, "Can I have another drink?" And I'm like, I said, "How about some nice cold water right now?" And they're like, "I didn't want water," and so I had to, give it to them with a smile because they get mad, especially when you're intoxicated and they don't want that. And so I have to just tell them, I'll give them a water. I said, "Drink this water, and then you can come back." I said, because you're getting a little tipsy for me. And so usually the venues that I go, there are polices there, so they don't act up. But just me personally, I know I'm responsible for them, so I do give them water, and they're like, "Really?" But they haven't treated me mean yet, so thank God. And because of course I'm over there smiling hard, like, "Drink this water, please." So they do. They take the water, they go sit down, and then I'll get one of the servers to go give them another water because when they're getting, like I said, pretty cross-eyed, they're like, "I'm stopping. I'm not gonna serve them no more drinks." So yeah, it hasn't came across me, but I've seen it happen like at bars. But I don't work at a bar. I don't really like messing with drunks, because it could get pretty ugly. I did a couple of bars, a couple of times, and that was not my cup of tea. So I love sticking to the weddings and quinceañeras because, like I said, it's a happy moment and everybody's in a good mood, happy. And of course, I'm pretty sure like everybody keeps, when you have those weddings, everybody don't want to ruin anybody's wedding or quinceañera. So they're in their good behavior, because that's a lot of money, $20,000 for someone to get drunk.
Exactly. I had a question for you, Berlinda.
Sure.
You mentioned certified. So for anybody watching out there, if they want to become bartenders, what's like what test do they have to take or what training do they have to go through?
They have to go to the TABC to get certified. Um, of course, there's bartending schools that they can attend. Um, I didn't attend a bartending school. I taught my own self. With repeating this over and over and over, you'll learn to make different drinks. Of course, there's YouTube and everything that help you to make the drinks. When there's times that I don't know how to make a drink, of course, we do look it up. There was one time that was brought to me, which it's a common name, but I never drank it. So it's called an old fashioned. Have you heard of that? I don't know, Henry. Have you heard of old fashioned? Probably not. Y'all pretty young then. It's called old fashioned, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" So of course I had to look it up because that's what the groom wanted. He wanted old fashioned, and of course I always try to make them to have more simple drinks than the drinks to add a lot of ingredients because then you have that line long and you don't want that, at the weddings or quinceañera. So I do, talk it over with whoever, that I'm talking to make the drinks is to keep it simple because, when you're in line and everything, um, uh, like for instance, like the Paloma, it's just squirt and tequila. So it's very simple. You don't have to put 5 ingredients versus like the old fashioned, it's like 4 or 5 ingredients in there. So it takes time. So I do go over with them before the weddings or quinceañeras. And then they agree with me. And then I'm a happy camper. They're a happy camper. And of course, all the guests are.
Exactly.
Say that again.
Oh no, I said exactly.
Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, I heard something and it went out. Like, oh, yeah. So it's one of those things that being in a bartender is it's up to you. I mean, if it's something that you want to, put yourself into, you can either learn it yourself or you can go to school, and they'll teach you and they'll, certify you as a TABC
And Sweet B, how often do you have to get that TABC renewed?
every 2 years. Yeah, and it is pretty straightforward. It's, like y'all saying right now, if somebody's drunk, do you serve them? If somebody's a kid, do you serve them? Because of course you're responsible for them, um,
Exactly.
and to a certain extent, there was. I mean, of course, parents can come up to you and tell you, "Hey, it's okay that my 18-year-old drink." Me personally, I don't feel comfortable because the parent's not going to keep an eye on them 24/7. Once the party's over, they're heading elsewhere. So I really don't like to do those young, 18, 21 birthday because there's a lot of young ones there. And I'm like, oh, Lord, help me. Because I know I was once young and I know, the party don't stop after the party. So it gets pretty tricky. So you just gotta kind of keep an eye on things and go on from there.
So when you bartend, do you like to have music going usually, or do you prefer it to be quiet when you're making drinks?
So keep in mind, I'm at a wedding or quinceañeras, so there's always music, and I'm always dancing because I love dancing. So I engage with the people. Sometimes I'm dancing, making the drinks, and they're like, "Hey, give the bartender a shot," but I'm like, "No,
Right.
I can't drink when I'm at
Right
work."
on.
So I do have fun with them, but there's always good music. That's another good thing of bartending and weddings and quinceañeras. Yeah, because sometimes
Right.
there are bands out there, and they be like really playing some good music. So that's where I really, really enjoy it because it is fun. And I love music and I love dancing.
Nice.
Yes.
And you have a very nice personality, like very talkative, very lively. So I bet that helps you get a lot of customers and a lot of.
Very. Yes, it does. And that's what I was saying. Like, bartending is not for everyone. I mean, if like that young guy, of course, I'm going to see him again. I'm going to see if he's changed his personality next time. But personality you can't train, that's got to be you. And but he's like, well, I'm going to try hard because I saw those tips that were coming in and I don't get those, because sometimes he's bartending by himself there. But when it's a busy like if the wedding's over 150 to 300, they get two bartenders, so we work together. But if it's under 100, I usually work by myself there. And of course, I get all my money by myself. And that's when I'm a happy camper myself. Because you're working hard for it, and that's where your money's at, where they're tipping you.
Oh, that's good, man. That you're making all this money and doing something you love to do. I mean, it's nice to have a little side hustle. I mean, it's just like
Yes.
I got off work and came right here, do what I love to do. My little, well, I wouldn't call this a side hustle. No, just kidding. No, it's something I love to do, man.
Right.
But it's nice, man, that you're able to do something you love. And who would have ever thought you would have been doing it for not only but 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, now on your fifth, going on your sixth year. I
Yeah,
mean,
fifth year. It's my fifth year right now. Well, it's 6 years on around the corner, but yeah, I mean, it's continuing to grow, and I thank the Lord for that. And so 2025, I have a vision, and I want it to grow and have a little crew under me, where we can have servers and uh, people to help clean up, people to help with the VIP section. I mean, so there's things coming up for Blicious bartending and treats, and I can't wait. Um, I told myself if I could do this during the week, I'll quit my full-time job because I'm getting burnt in dentistry. I've been there too long. But it was my passion at one time, but now it's very, very stressful, because a lot of people don't have money for their teeth. And in order to keep our business open, I have to sell it, their dentist, the dental treatment. And it's very, very hard, because they're in the thousands now. So if I don't sell it, they come back to me like, what's going on, but I'm not God. I can't have everybody be rich in our office to accept treatment. So it gets hard. It's getting to the point where it's time to have fun but make money. So this is what I've been doing lately. This is where I get to go and be in my happy place.
oh,
I like
I
how you
mean,
have a whole plan already.
exactly. You
Yes,
got a whole vision.
yes, I do. I do. And it was funny because I was telling I did it was a photo shoot for a realtor. Well, there were realtors. It was brokers who had maybe like 10 realtors under them. So they had like a photo shoot, but they wanted, they wanted the music, the drinks, so they all can be relaxed and, get their photos done. And it was on a Wednesday. And
Wow.
so they inboxed me on a Tuesday. No, sorry, Monday. So she put it out there, and I was like, whoo, Wednesday. So I said, how am I going to do this? Because I work, right? But it was 6 to 8. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. I normally don't do just 2 hours. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do this because it's a, realtor, big. It was in downtown Dallas. So it was a big, nice building.
Okay.
And it was where the money was. So I went forth and I said, you know what? I normally just don't do 2 hours, but you know what? I'm going to do it for y'all. So I did, and they loved me, and they're ready to rebook me. They're like, okay, our next event, we're going to tell you in advance so you can, be ready. And I said, you know what? I would love to do this, during the week. Cause like I said, if I
Exactly.
could do something like that during the week, it'll be awesome. And so they gave me some hints. They said, you know what, go to the realtors, places and go drop your cards because this is what we do. And I was like, hey, there you go. So it's one of those things that, it's going to grow and I'm ready. And that's what I'm looking forward to. And let me take a drink while you're thinking. No.
Hey, what's in that tumbler there, girl? What's in that tumbler?
My paloma.
Hey, you can tell, I'm professional on the show. I got a sweet tea.
There you go.
Water.
Yeah. So water. And what do you got over there?
Water.
Water. Well, I got a good drink because I'm gonna sleep good tonight. And so I was like, well, let me have me a paloma. And when I'm done, because it's already going to be 10 over there. No, what time is it over there? 9? Going to be 9?
It's like 13 minutes till 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm
y'all
in
be
San
4.
Antonio. So it's 9:47 in San Antonio.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Over here too. So, okay. Yeah. You're in San Antonio. Okay. I love San Antonio. I want to go here soon. I mean, even if it's not anything special, I just love going over there to the marketplace.
Yes, it's beautiful. I was born in Laredo and then I was raised in Houston, but I've been in San Antonio for 8 years and I love it. There's always something to do here.
Always, always. So yes, I want to go down there soon. Hopefully, before the year's up.
Well, you got to find you some free time. I mean, I see your post and I'm like, man, how does Sweet Bee do it, man? She works a full-time job. She does her bartending on the weekends and weekdays, and then on Monday she does a show también too on Turn It Up on the Whip It Up Monday show with DJ Big Andy and Shut It Down. So how did you get started in that?
Was Shut It Down.
Shut it down. Oh, shut it down.
He wanted me to be his co-host. Now I'm a special co-host. No?
A la máquina. Dang, you're doing big things out there. Dallas is where it's at too, man. I mean, home of the Cowboys, man. I mean, there's a lot of places where I'd like to go, man. It's either San Antonio or Dallas, man. I mean, I'm like, which one can I afford?
I think they're both in a same range, right? I mean, Dallas and San Antonio.
Yeah, it's very affordable here. It's one of the most affordable cities, actually, San Antonio.
Yeah, you just need to come to the tailgating and for the Dallas Cowboys. Those are pretty fun at the AT&T Stadium. I mean, they get pretty riled up. So if y'all ever have a chance, y'all need to come over here and do that because that's a very good experience to have. So are y'all Dallas Cow? I know Henry is. Are y'all? Do y'all like Dallas Cowboys?
I'm a Steelers fan.
I'm not
Okay,
into
let's shut her
football.
down.
I don't know anything about football, but I'm a Houston Texans fan.
Oh, okay, fine. Can you close their screen, Henry? No, that's all good. I'm a born and raised Dallas Cowboy fan. I love my Dallas Cowboys like big time. Even though we haven't went to the Super Bowl, but I still love them. Hopefully, maybe this year. That's what we keep saying every year. Every year, and I'm tired of repeating myself.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's fun. I mean, I'm glad it's here, so I'm ready for it. And we started off good.
Sweet Bee, you got a lot of fans, man. A la máquina. Holy crap! You got a lot of people checking you out over here, man. You got Philip Paredes, you got Rita Castillo in the house. You got Shut It Down. You got it's going off. We got Lupe Lescano from all the way from Toledo, Ohio, man. A la máquina. You got Irene Mendoza. You got Virginia Barbiseca all the way from Garden City, Kansas. And then you got Sandy Besada Briones. Hopefully I said that correct, Mundo. You got Tesri Robles. You also got Laura Sanchez. You got Christine Carranza. Looking at all the comments over here. I mean, I don't know why they're not popping up over here on the side over here. We got Rachel Anteleon in the house. We also got A La Máquina. We got Amarillo, Texas. You got the beautiful Susan Solis out there checking in out of Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, Susan is there.
Yeah, you got a lot of followers, man.
We love some Susan. Yeah. She's a
Irma
dancing
Salvio
queen.
Perez too. Irma says, "Hello guys, you all look amazing." Thank you, Irma.
Wow. Well,
Oh, hi.
I don't know about HENDAWG. HENDAWG needs a haircut, man. I need to get into the barber saloon soon.
Why aren't you at the barber? No. Well, you can't tell from over here.
Well, a la máquina, let's see right here. We got a comment again from our Twitch user again. Puts it out here. Do the hosts allow you to take photos at the wedding to post on your Instagram for business purposes?
Yeah, they do. I do ask, and I mean, I don't post where I'm at. I just, I tell her, is it okay to take pictures or videos? And they tell me, yeah. I just post them on my Instagram, and when they give me permission. So yeah, you just got to ask them. I mean, I don't sign anything, but if they say yes, they say yes.
Or yeah, you can't just. It's just like anything. You can't just go up there and it just do as you please, right? I mean,
Yes. Yep. Just like anything else.
well, it's kind of like us DJs. I'm not just gonna go over there to the Whip It Up Monday show and say, "Oh, look at that DJ board." Go over there and press the button on DJ Big Andy's board, or go over there and shut it down his microphone and take over his mic without asking. I mean, it's come on, man. It's like respect, man.
Yeah.
I would hope people would do that to my studio,
Exactly. Yeah. Same thing.
But it makes a lot of sense. No, you got a lot of people checking in, and I know you're busy, girl. I know you're busy with all these events, and continue your success and everything you do. You got our 100% support here on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. If there's anything we can do to help you guys out, man, with sharing flyers and sharing the love, it's what it's all about, man. And that's what we do. That's why we bring in different guests to our shows, and people are like, "Man, you're bringing a bartender to the show?" Well, yeah, why not? I mean,
No, thank you, Henry, though. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to hop on here. And it's fun. Yeah, you're right. It is fun. And, look forward to many more. And I'll see if there's anyone out there that you can, hop on here as well. I'll tell them to check you out. I know you're all the way in New Mexico, but it's okay. We're worldwide. And so, again, I give you thanks again for letting me step on here with y'all and get my word out there. The DFW best bartender. So if you ever know anybody,
soon.
yes, especially in San Antonio, I can come to San Antonio anytime. So if anybody ever needs a bartender, I in San Antonio, I love San Antonio. So that'd be one of my fun places to go. So yeah.
Where can they find you on social media? Like, if anybody's interested in your services, where can they reach you at?
They can reach me on Facebook, which is under my name, Berlinda Hernandez, or Instagram, I'm under Blicious Treats. So either one, I'm on Blicious Treats. It's public, so they can definitely reach me there. Facebook, of course, they can inbox me because I always check my messages all the time because of business. So I would definitely get a hold of them.
And one more thing, we got another comment from our Twitch user. I don't know who the name is. I'm gonna have to find out on my Twitch after the show. Even on Facebook, they show up anonymous sometimes también too. But we got another comment or question a la máquina. What happens when a cute guy wants to take you out after the wedding? A la máquina.
Well,
A la máquina.
I'll say no, and no.
A la máquina.
Well, that's been asked many, many times. They'll tell me, am I single? I say, no, I'm not. I'm not married, but I'm not single. So, but they're like, but of course, sometimes you don't even want to say anything because that's where the tips come in. So, hey, as long as they're not touching me, I'm all good. Just keep on tipping and I'll keep on serving you drinks. So that's the thing about with weddings and quinceañeras. It doesn't get, all touchy because when you work at a bar, that's when they start wanting to grab here and there. But weddings and quinceañeras are pretty formal. So, they have respect for you. And but they do ask that, and I do tell them the truth. So it's one of those things that, you just do it with a smile because you still want them to continue to tip. So, yes.
Keep the tips rolling.
Yes. And I keep smiling at them. Keep on.
And
Yeah.
Sweetie, what's one of the best advices that you can give to somebody that wants to be a bartender, male or female? Well, of course, you can't be very young to be a bartender. Of course, you got to be 21 and over. But anybody that's in the 21 and over category that wants to be a bartender, and not just only what in the stages that you're doing it at a bar or club or at a restaurant. I mean, what's one of the best advices you can give to somebody out there that's willing to learn and wants to learn?
The best advice is, of course, I always say follow your dreams. And if bartending is one of them, I mean, anybody can do it. And especially, like I said, if you have that great customer service, great personality, um, you have to have it. And because I've seen many bartenders that don't succeed because of that. So not everyone can be a bartender, but my best tip that I can give is to follow their dreams and look it up, and how to be a great bartender, how to be a successful bartender. Because I mean, even not just bartending, but with anything in business, great customer service comes a long way. And that's like the number one key. I get that a lot, especially through social media. They're always thanking me for responding. I'm like, well, it's business, and they'll tell me, thank you so much for responding to me, so quickly, because they already reached out to like 5 bartenders and nobody responds. But when it comes out to my business, you do have to have that great customer service, because it does go a long way.
Hey, that's some great advice, because I might take you up on that. I might be on a bartending trend. No, just kidding. I'm gonna stick where I'm at. I'm good right here with
Hey, you
the
might
radio.
be it. You're always smiling and laughing, so I can see you being a bartender.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yes,
But then if I become a bartender, I gotta wear the short shorts and
it's okay. They'll
and the
slap
tank
it.
tops and lose some weight y todo pedo.
Yeah, you get more tips.
A la máquina. Then I gotta get buff and y todo pedo a la máquina.
Start working
Oh
out.
God.
There we go. There we go. Well, Sweet B, coming up on just right around under an hour on our show, man. I just want to say thank you to not just
Yes.
only everybody that's following us, listening in, Rita Castillo, our moderators. We got Tezzy Robles, we got Laura Sanchez, we got Christine Carranza, we got everybody checking in, man. Our managers we got managers también too. So I mean, we got managers that
It's
manage
good.
our show, and which is Paul
It's
and Tim.
growing.
And then we got my mom, who's the owner of the show. She's the one that pays for the program. So um, our content was pretty good tonight. We didn't say no foul language. Normally you would hear in the background say, why is there any foul language on the show? Y todo pedo? Ay,
No,
ay,
no
ay.
cursing. No.
But yeah, we got it all, man. We want to say thank you to everybody that's in this chat room, man, from all over. We got Toledo, Ohio, man. You got a big following. I know Lupe Lescano's a big follower, not just only on here, but she follows everybody. And I know it's tough to follow all the streaming podcasts out there. And I mean, when you guys share it, I try to catch it when I come on or before I come on, because there's times I catch it. I'm like, "A la máquina, hold on here." I'll be doing an interview on a Monday, and I'm over here watching the Whip It Up Monday.
I know it's hard to be everywhere, but yeah, we thank you. We are on Whip It Monday on Turn Up Latino from 7 to 9. So if you ever want to listen to some music too, they're on there. I'm on there. DJ Andy, and they got a pretty good group going all week. So, but yeah, I mean, Henry, and to our beautiful ladies there, thank y'all so much for having me on the show. Blicious Bartending Treats will thank y'all. And like, I mean, I wish I were closer and I can give y'all a shot. No.
A la máquina. Hey, there's a thing that's called airdrop. No, just kidding.
It's coming.
Or just like the artists would do, right? When they say, "Hey, I wish I could send you my music." Well, yeah, you can email it to me.
There you go. There you go. Yes, definitely. But if you ever hit Dallas, Texas, y'all let me know, and I can meet y'all out there and meet y'all personally. But because Dallas, Texas is very well known, so it's Big D. So if you ever come out here, Yes. So y'all let us know and we can definitely join y'all. But again, thank y'all. Thank you. This was fun, and you had good questions. So hopefully I answered everything out there for y'all. And if you ever need me or if somebody want to ask anything, I'd be more than happy to help y'all as well. Just reach out to Berlinda Hernandez on my Facebook.
That's right,
Thank
man.
you,
Follow Belinda
Berlinda.
Hernandez,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Belinda. Sweet
Yes,
B in the house.
y'all
Delicious
are
food.
welcome.
Follow her
Thank
on
y'all
all the
so
social
much.
medias. If you need a bartender, hold on. Right before she goes, man, we're gonna put this out there for you guys. Right before we go, man, we're gonna put this out there before she goes as well, man.
Yes.
Malicious bartending, man. That's right, man. And treats, man. You can contact her at 469-688-4427. Specializing in weddings, quinceañeras, sweet 16s, birthdays, and a la máquina. I like this catchphrase. DFW, best bartender, a la máquina. And she's PABC certified, ladies and gentlemen. She's all the way from Dallas, Texas. We should have looked her
Yes.
up on all those social media platforms. She was just on our show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're live on Twitch, Roku, Facebook. We should have followed her on all our pages. Find them on Facebook, all right? And hopefully we get to see Sweet B soon. God bless you, Sweet B. Thank you for your time.
Yes. God bless y'all too. Y'all have a
Thank
good night.
You
you.
too.
All
You
right.
too.
Bye
God
bye.
bless.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, man. That's Berlinda Hernandez Sweet B with Delicious Sweet Treats. A la máquina, man. You know that catchphrase, DFW best bartender. I'm kind of wondering, like, how did she get that name, right? And I'm gonna have to go put her to the test. I think we're all gonna have to go to Dallas or San Antonio, where she's at, and get, see if she could give us a sample of a mixed drink or of a shot. Or
I'll take the virgin one though. The virgin, the Shirley Temple. She's amazing though. She has so much energy and she does so much. She has a full-time job, tender, and she's a DJ. So she does a lot.
yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's a lot, right? I mean, as both of you ladies could vouch for this, you guys are both artists as well. You guys pertain a full-time job, go to the studio, and then practice with the band, and I mean, yeah, it's a lot. So I mean, I give all these people a lot of credit, man. Oh, look at this, man. We got La Máquina shut it down. Says, thank you, Hen Dog. I got you, man. Hey, man, we support everybody, brother. We support everybody, man. That's what we do, man. La Máquina, Tesla Robles says, love her business name. Always use Licious. La Máquina.
She does have a cute business name.
Yeah, it's pretty different, right? We got David Vela, our number one listener, number one follower out of San Antonio. He used to be a wide receiver for the Oakland Raiders back in the 80s and 90s, man. 10-year little program that he used to be in way back in the day, man. And now he's a professional movie star, La Máquina. I can't even find the guy anymore, but he's able to tune in with us tonight. We got David Vela in the house. I want to welcome everybody in. Thank y'all so much, man. Be sure to follow us on all our social medias, man. We got a lot of great interviews coming up. I know I just posted out there. Be on the lookout. Releasing new single. We're going to be releasing DJ Kane, his new single on the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. I think everybody's waiting for that, man. I just got in contact with him yesterday and today, so stay posted, stay tuned. We're going to be having DJ Kane. I mean, this guy used to be with the Cumbia Kings, if I'm not mistaken. We've had him on the show before, so we got a lot of interviews. We got an interview tomorrow. We got Sunflower Rodriguez and Suavecito. That's going to be an awesome show. And then we got what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday, man. A la máquina. We got our Thursday football podcast. A la máquina. I even forgot about it. What's going on, man? Being a DJ, being a promoter, being it all, man. I got all kinds of things going on.
You're doing a lot. I know I'm writing my papers at night and Hen Dog is still awake and we're chatting and it's like past midnight. So yeah.
Well, Marialinda hits me up. She's like, hey, are we still on for the interview? I'm like, holy crap. It's like 12 o'clock my time. It's 1 o'clock in Texas. I'm like, a la máquina, is you still awake? And I said, hey, amiga, you're still awake? She's like, yeah, I'm doing my paperwork. I'm like, oh, I forgot you're a teacher. So I mean, it all works, man. No, ladies, I do want to say thank y'all, ladies. Don't forget, man, every Wednesday, man, you're going to see Maria Linda. You're going to see Maya Alvarez Olivas on the show, man. It's going to be a wonderful show, man. We want to say thank y'all so much, man. God bless. And hopefully I'm not missing anybody. Follow us on all our social media platforms. If you want to be a proud sponsor, let us know, man, and we can get you guys out there and heard. All right, God bless. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't forget
God
nothing.
bless.
Hasta la vista. We'll see you Thursday.
night.
We'll see you Monday. All right. God bless. Thank y'all so
God
much.
bless. Bye.
God bless. Bye bye.
Hasta la vista.
Nunca cambies así como eres, todo me gusta de ti. Nunca cambies para complacerme, todo me gusta de ti. Todo me gusta de ti, tu forma de ser, tus ojos bonitos en el amanecer. Todo me gusta de ti, tu forma de ser, tus ojos bonitos en el amanecer. Todo me gusta de ti.
Bienvenidos, buenas tardes. Quiero agradecerle primero que todo a los Delta Boys.
No me digas que mis ojos te fascinan, que toditas tus mentiras me las das. Haz el favor de no volver a molestarme. Francamente yo de ti ya me cansé. Qué bonito cuando yo caí en tu trampa. Tus palabras me llenaron de emoción. Me creí de aquel amor que me pintabas, pero mira que prontito te olvidé. Francamente para mí es indiferente, francamente para mí es una lección. Te doy las gracias porque tú me enseñaste a quién darle o negarle el corazón. No me digas